first, congratulations on passing over. So I'm looking at the 10th all-time scoring. We've been doing this on the regular here this season. It's again, it's been the passing like that that top.
That's cool. I mean, like I said before, take a long it's a long journey to be up there, be mentioned with the greats. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of preparation, and a lot of people to help you get to that point. So I'm grateful, thinking about the people that helped me get to this point. All my teammates, coaches, family, friends that invested in me since a kid. So all this stuff is cool to do. Shows you I'm getting old in the league as well. Um, but it's amazing to be amongst the greats.
Coach was just in here and he said that the whistle stopped blowing. Felt like you were getting fouled when getting the calls. I know you don't like to go to that point, but I'm just curious, were you thinking the same thing, like I'm not getting called?
It's a hard game to ref. I mean, they can call fouls every play. So gotta respect, how tough it is for them to make those plays. I try not to even put my game in the hands of the refs. I try to stay away from them as much as possible and just focus on me and knock down my shots. So I got to play through it. I got to be better and make shots. I felt like I got to my spots. It just didn't go in.
I don't know if I've ever seen
Yeah, I have. I have. I have. I mean, I know a lot of stuff that I've been doing has been a surprise to a lot of people here in Phoenix. I'm new here, so I've been through shooting slumps before. I've been through great games before. So it's all a new experience to a lot of people. So it may seem like a shock, but 0 for 10 is a lot of misses. But I felt like I got a lot of good shots up. Just keep being aggressive and watch film to see how I can get better.
How is the foot feeling?
Good.
Is there extra juice when you go into a game first time? I know you've done this before, but against the team that the year before that knocked you out.
There's juice every time I wake up and play basketball. I'm grateful to be here.
Yusuf said after the game, he said, "I can't wait till we get healthy." You feel the same?
Yeah, but I'm one of our guys to take their time to get back right, and once we become a whole team, I think that's when we'll start to figure out who we are as a group. But yeah, I can't wait for those guys to get back. But it's been fun grinding with the team that we have. It's the next man up mentality as a pro. So it's been cool to see guys step up. I mean, it's 30 points. I'm mad we wasted that game from him. 6 rebounds, 2. I mean, he's just aggressive, and putting pressure on Nikola, and making him guard a little bit in the post. It's a great game for him.
You talked about Nikola in the playoffs last year, and how he just does things and being able to find guys. You see the 16 assists. Just speak to that.
I mean, he gets the ball every time down, and he's a great passer, and they move around him a lot. He's the hub for them. So when they throw him the ball, he's not looking to score every time. They know they can get back cuts and they can use him as a screener and to get downhill, So, yeah, they use him for a lot. So him getting double-digit assists and stats doesn't surprise me, because he is the central force. So he does everything for him.
What does Nurkic bring you as far as physical presence and defensive presence?
Yeah, just physical body, somebody that can clog the paint on both sides of the floor, can finish, shoot, and stretch out to shoot a 3 sometimes when you're feeling great. But we need him to stay in his zone. I think he's been playing great ball lately, scoring more for us, rebounding more. So we need him to stay there. I mean, we're excited about his game tonight. I wish we could have won, but we're excited about his game tonight.
With his game tonight, he was saying just competing against friendly competition with Jokic. Just what did you see from that and kind of how they pushed each other out there?
Yeah, I mean, they were teammates at one point. So that they got a nice, small competitive thing going between them. Both been successful in this league as guys from overseas. So it's probably always fun playing against guys you grew up in the league with and came to the league with. And I'm sure they know each other pretty tight, pretty deep. So it's always fun when they compete, and they both came with it tonight.
Where you broke into the top 10, scored that bucket.
Yeah, I was aware. Been hearing about it all day. I've been hearing about it. I heard it on the arena as soon as it happened, you know. So, like I said earlier, just grateful to still be playing the game I love. People invest in me and trust in me to go out there and play my game, and I just got to keep coming through.
Passes guys on the list you go back and watch the
Yeah. Not because I passed them, but I try to get to know the players from the past. YouTube has been such a valuable asset to people that you can always go back and kind of relive those moments. And, you know, so it's as basketball players, I think it's our job to go back and know the history of the game and know who paved the way for us to be who we are today. So I'm just grateful for those guys for doing what they did at that time for us to be able to do what we're doing now.
Take anything away from watching those guys play at all?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could find some small stuff and that you could take away from guys. I mean, at that level, the Moses Malones, the Elvin Hayes, the Carmelos, Charles Barkley's and Shaq's and all of these guys, they played at an elite level for a long time, and you know, they do a lot of different things out there on the floor. So you try to emulate and be like the pros. That's how we were as kids. You want to be like the pros, and those guys set a great example.
When you were that close to Moses, did you happen to look at his film?
I mean, I always respected Moses. You know, you said that I watched his film recently. Not recently, but I've always respected Moses as somebody who doesn't get the credit he deserves as just being a dominant player in this league for a while, a champion. Was the best player in the league at some point, you know, but doesn't have that, you know, narrative around him or the hoopla around him as a player, but contributing and produce for decades. So over a decade in this league. So grateful to be in the same conversation with him, and it's been an amazing journey.
Frank mentioned that
last one.
The game basically spoke to it as if it was a tale of two halves. First half, the defense was there, and the second, the defensive effort was for you guys. But you see that there's a trend possibly with one half of basketball in that way with your losses this season, or every game is in itself?
Yeah, I mean, we have some games we don't put a full game together. We play great offensively and may not play great defensively, and vice versa. And we've been through some, you know, we got different lineups here and there, guys in and out the lineup, and we switched the lineup up almost, you know, we had a different starting lineup against Toronto and then came with a different starting lineup this game. So guys are figuring it out, and I think we're playing hard and putting ourselves in positions to be successful.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks.